Okay, we've got a new format going. We've got vertical and well, just why is my thing showing me? Did I not make it exclude me? Reactive. For normal scenes, exclude. Oh, is that one using the include? Delete. And then I've got to save it. And I think that fixes it? Yeah, it does. Okay. First thing I want to do is sort out a proper PNG tuber for art streams. So I don't have to like set up this massive, like all this clunky stuff. All this clunky bullshit. That's first plan. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, my room is suddenly very much hot. Streams, PNG tubers. So I'm so glad I set this up. Where I have a bunch of like just empty assets. No. This. Do I want for looking down? I want looking up, but not down. How? I have up, but I never made one looking down. I never made one looking down, so let me. Where's my dark color for the eyes? I have one looking down. How's the one I did it for the normal art streams? I have the assets for it still. Hard drive. Where you at? There. No. In Iron Brew, Excellence Retro. Bold 3DS. Evil Jack. Why not? Nope. So where's the drawing ones? Oh, for art streams. Okay, that is the wrong thing again. Actually, let me save that. Close that, because that's a recover. Close that, that's references I already have. That's references I already have. This looks really weird that way. Ba-da, ba-da, ba-ba-na, ba-ba-na, na-na-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. no, 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 no. I want to make it look like I'm holding something. Luckily, I have a thing without hands in pockets. Holding main sketch, book reference, Pinterest. Pinterest has been my friend when it comes to references like that. I want to make it look like. Is there an extended version of that? Is there like a one-handed version? Hmm. Also, did that announcement work? That's my biggest worry right now. Oh, it did too. Okay. So somewhere I have it doing 2 announcements instead of 1. Okay, I gotta heavily fix that. I heavily have to fix Dreamcore. Let me go into a GeoD server. Let's do stream. That is streaming at local fancy rat. Twitch.com/local fancy rat. Do it there. Where else should I do it? Why not do it in some other places? Docker, I'm currently doing not stream. I'm gonna do it in here, signals place. Did I do it in another place? Yeah, I did. Coolio. I should. I did find a Minecraft texture template pack, which is easy for me. Packs contains all default. Also contains all block states and models for easy editing. Oh, that is absolutely perfect, actually. That's stream. Minecraft. That is absolutely wonderful. Download this and edit it to make your own latest version. I know it's definitely not going to have all the new like sounds and that, but hey, beggars can't be choosers when it comes to making their baby's first resource pack. Also, where did the eyelashes go? Oh, that's another reason I've got to do this. Just remove. Just make that a separate thing. Move that over. So that's on top. Then. What? Now it looks weird. There you go. It's about right, isn't it? Yeah, that's about right. very much about right. Okay. The pack has a pack downloaded. Random BS. Okay, it has. Extract all. So now that's going to be extracting. As that happens, we will work on an downstream version of my PNG tuber. Now I've got to figure out how to do pixel art the sketchbook. No, this is all just actual sketchbook. It's all like actual sketchbook stuff. Reference. Just need a reference. See, I need a reference of a sketchbook doing like doing something like this. Doing something like this. So I can have a reference of holding it. And I need to make it smaller. Make these edges, leave those edges. If I do it like this, then I've got to lower it by 1 so it's not too tall. But then I've got to lower this again because that's too tall, and then I've got to thin this side out, then this side out. But then because it's too, like, thingied in the middle, I'm gonna just do that. And that's about right. Dun 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 dun. Nah, 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 nah. I don't want to make it just gray, because gray doesn't really just exist alone as a color. So I'm going to make it this bluish gray. Make it this bluish gray highlight. It looks really nice. Then dun, 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 na, 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 na. And then just add some stuff to look like text. I love doing just a shape for text. It looks really good. But dun 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 dun. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. That's my favorite thing about how I draw is I draw a very like straight line. Gives it like not a sense of worthiness, but more of like very direct. You know what? I will use this shade of bluish white and then make a darker one for the middle. To make an even darker one to make it go down by one. Yes, the white is using the same shade of blue as the eyes. That's the lazy way of doing it. That's the best way of doing it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the pack is still extracting. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. So they have something like the sketchbook here. I think it needs to be wider on like both sides. So like sketchbook here, then like hand here, which will be just a red square for now. Oh no, I need a because I've never done it. Holding pen pencil reference. Oh, that's a very flashy image. Na, 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 na. So with not talking, it would be. I'm gonna circle the ones I want in red. Let me make it smaller so like the brush can actually be seen. But this one is for not talking. Not talking. Not talk. Not talking. And because I want to make the hand look like it's going like on the book to be used. This one, I'm gonna make it green for talking. Talk. Wait, let me turn on my fan real quick because it's getting kind of warm in here. Okay, we're back. Back. Back in focus. Because I got the fan on, which hopefully doesn't distort my talk when I talk. Because that'd be a bitch. No, it doesn't. Good. And I can't hear it because I got noise cancelling on. That's even better. Okay, we're changing music. We're putting on. Pardon me. We'll put on the playlist Jody made for me. Wait. Yeah, no, I've got the right hand. So it'd be problem is it's hard to do hands of pixel art. I hate doing hands in pixel art, but hey. Dun, na, dun, na. This looks shit. The hand looks shit. No. Okay, what if I do like I'll trace the shape. That's as far as I go. I trace like the very basic shape of the hand, but literally just the outline. I'm gonna make that darker. And this slightly brighter. Oh, that's tracing. Blah, blah, blah. Tracing is how you learn. Tracing is how you learn to do stuff in art. I don't rely on it, I use it as a reference merely. See? You can see the shape of stuff. You can still kind of see the shape of things. I don't know where this bump is from. Oh, it's that. I can go. Because I can just do that and then just... The hand is still too big. That's my problem. It's still too big. It's still like... That's about the size, right? How big are the hands normally on my OSD? Yeah, that's about right. And then just to kind of like turn everything into a better shape. Even though I could have just done that. And then for the pen itself, I will make it purple. A very bland purple. And then do the shading for that where the thumb is. Dun, dun, dun. Something like that. I mean, I go forward, so... And then, because most erasers over here are white, I think the hand will be fine how it is. It'll just need a bit of shading trickery. What I'll do for now is do this. Do the method where I grab like the brightest variant of the color, which will just be neon orange. That'll be darker. So it looks like that. And there you go. Got a basic hand done. And we're doing the arm. I literally just do. And if it doesn't look right, I just toy with it until it looks how I want. So, like, this. Dun, dun, dun. Oopsie poopsie, I merged the layer with the hand in the temporary hand in the sketchbook. When did I do that? When in the frickety fuck did I do that? Oh, I just never did a layer for it. That's not good. That's very much bad. Very much not good. Dun, 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 dun. What the fuck are they watching? What in the Stop watching fucking speed clips. When did this looks very jank, but it will be good for now. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that baby go. It's just that I need to do the hand for it now, and I am literally doing this while we wait for it to all extract too. Because it's extracting all the models too. So I need to like. I literally have to make a thing where it shows the shows a window for the block bench window. So holding book with one hand reference. Dun, 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 dun. The hand just needs to be kind of flat. So thumb here. Dun dun dun. No, 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 no. And then of course hoodie, start of the hoodies here. Okay, that needs a bit more curve to it. I think the hand needs to be a bit larger. But then that looks unnatural, so something like that. I enjoy doing pixel art of hands when I kind of have a clue what I'm doing. I think also the problem is this feels too forwards. So now, but also this feels too low, which is making this feel too low. I think this will look alright. Yeah. At the moment, I'm making a PNG tuber assets for art streams, and then once the files are done extracting, I'm gonna start working on a um Minecraft resource pack. And it looks like it's about to be done any minute now, actually. I'm gonna continue working on this until I see that has officially finished. But the problem with this though is this will be its own. It's gonna be like I should just use the brightest version of this color. And I've figured out the best way to make it is to for shading, so I can get all the colors right, is to get the highest value of each color I've done. So I can just shade it a little bit easier and then just eyedrop all the colors I've already used.
Fungalfelix moved to Strem chat.
Mario likes to stick boogers down his pee hole. Yahoo!
Fungalfelix moved to living room.
I ain't gonna question what the fuck that was. I just ain't gonna question it. It's never, there's dull days here, but sometimes it's just never a day that's dull, because whatever that was. I ain't gonna question what the fuck that was. I think I can color in everything in this now. Darken that a little bit. Okay, so what I've got to remember is actually to make this, take this and move it to the side, because I'm gonna have it have a thing for talking, which means I've just got to have what that side looks like, so I can just put it back in place. I know what Jody meant, and I'm sad I know what Jody meant. Those are the eyelid colors for blinking. That's for blinking. So that can go all the way over there. I can stay there. So this is the arm for when not talking. And then I've got a, what was the one I did for talking? It was this one. I think the easiest way I did it for the hand is, you could probably tell what I did. I traced over the basic shape and then just colored it 2 colors. And then I got that. And I'm really proud of it. This is going to be a one-time thing. It's a one-time asset. The one-time asset, so the hand doesn't really matter to me. Oh fuck, I forgot about this. I don't know when this was going to get used, but I know it'll never be able to get used, because I can't even make a new sprite out of this. Because it's like got just tons of transparency. I can't tell what's what in the sprite at all. Also, I will have to copy this hoodie, because this hoodie is for the asset of entire where's the space? The space. Do I have, yeah, I have one without the all the separated parts. So I am making this more difficult for myself. But that's fine, I like doing that. I love being able to. My voice really issue. Did I just get like a first aid of strength nap bite or some shit? Or is it just my foot's really dry? I think it's just my foot's really, really dry. Right? You can normally. I love being English in spring. Because now I've got to eat nothing but garlic capsules so they don't bite me at the start this year. Instead of me having like 10 of them on my leg. Which have obviously turned into scars because I've got the body of a piece of paper. Having the body of a piece of paper is like gnats want to bite you, and every time they bite you, it turns into a permanent scar on your leg. And it's always my legs, never my arms, just my legs. And that's when I stopped sleeping on the bed, and I stopped sleeping on top of a fucking weighted blanket. Because it's somehow a surface they don't like. Okay, so that's that one. Time to do my evil tracery trick I did. Time to do my evil tracing trick. Where I evilly trace over something. I evilly trace over something. But it's literally just their shape. So I'm so evil, aren't I? I'm so goddamn evil that I'm tracing other people's art on Pinterest to use it for a PNG YouTube. I'm so goddamn evil. I'm so evil that I should be called out on nowhere, actually. I looked into what they're doing as well. Is they're watching Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist, but every now and again I'll see just it changed to I show speed. Every now and again. But they're clearly like watching like 2 videos in one. Oh my god, like no, it'd be like the person called me on that stream. They called me just local rat. Because apparently I am not so fancy anymore. I'm just local rat. Even though you could have been completely creative and said local fancy, like just any like animals that get mistaken for rats. Because I would have taken it as offense. Wait. You could have gone, oh, local fancy fucking, what is it called? Muskrat. Muskrat. They look like this weird mix between a beaver and a rat. They're not even like a domesticated species either. As I said, your fanciness was the only thing covering your bald spot. Yeah, it was covering my bald spot until that day I asked the stream to add JFK to that Tamagotchi life island. And it was that, and then it all fell apart. So in response, I'm writing a doc of myself. Yeah, why not do what I love, causing problems on Twitch? Okay, the problem is I just realized this thing needs to be longer, so... Yeah. They're like so. It's like you could tell kind of what's happening. I think you can kind of see the shape. Not very well, but you can see the shape of what's going on. You're only going to be seeing it when I'm talking to, so it doesn't really matter.
Jackanasak moved to Strem chat.
Hi, Jack.
Mario likes to eat his own foreskin and devour it. Yahoo!
Jackanasak left.
It's going to be an interesting stream tonight, isn't it? Mario likes doing... I'm in shock. Well, the fact that, like, it made me stop what I was doing just to, like, contemplate. You know... I don't know what Mario wants to do next. I don't want to know what Mario wants to do next. I really don't. I want Mario to leave me alone. Let me do stuff in peace.
Fungal Felix moved to Strem chat.
Mario likes to. Mario has swamp ass. He likes to rip off his underwear and take a nice big taste of it.
Fungal Felix moved to living room.
We figured out what Mario wants to do next. We figured the fact that took slightly longer to do as well. Attempt as well. I feel them getting longer, yeah. You can tell they're not watching Full Metal Alchemist anymore. You're not watching my fucking stream. But look on Mario's life. Oh, don't worry. Jody has made a character called Mario UTSC. And it is like the most horrendous fucking character of all existence. And we'll probably hear very much about Mario UTSC tonight. Don't worry, we'll hear a lot about Mario UTSC tonight, clearly. Because, no, don't get popcorn. All you're doing is you're entertaining their thought. You're entertaining their ideas. You shouldn't be entertaining them. What the fucking, like... How's it behind yet? So now it's in front. There's no such thing as a bad... You know what? You are right. There is no such thing as a bad idea in this stream. Or in my channel. What the fuck? How is it... I've got such fucking weird layers. Oh, that's why. That's why. The majority of the body is a part of the... Okay. So I've now got to do all this. I'm scared on what they're going to say next. They're just... Every time it's going to get more horrendous and more just outright terrifying as the stream goes on. It's either that or until they're happy they got me to do Minecraft textures. Because the stream says that, and I'm not currently doing Minecraft
Toxina
textures.
show joined.
Oh, it's here. The textures have loaded, everything's loaded, so we can officially switch to Minecraft texture pack time. You can go away, Mario, please. I'm so glad I have it muted. I'm so glad I have it muted. It can't do anything. All it could do is scream in my DMs for it to be heard. Okay. This is like some template pack someone made on CurseForge. Oh, it's watching.
Toxina show left.
And it left. And it's
Toxina
back.
show joined. Toxina show left. Toxina show joined.
I'm
Toxina
so
show
glad.
left. Toxina show joined.
The official Jackson off. Wait, no, I spelled Jackson off wrong. Jackson Goff pack. There we go. Why did I do that? Okay, Minecraft models. Okay, so I can change the
Toxina
texture
show
of
left.
mobs. It's gone. Okay, I'm gonna start with a mob texture because we have like 2 mob textures already from like a previous stream. Entity. Where's zombie? Zombie. Oh yeah, there's like 3 variants. You've got the zombie, the husk, and the drown. Look, it's Minecraft zombie. The what? I am looking at the fucking stream preview and I see myself. They know what they're doing. No, not every texture is going to be my face because this is going to be a proper pack. Where is my zombie and creeper textures I made? Here we go. Here's my zombie textures. Oh, wait. For some reason it's putting in... Look at that. Wait, I'm gonna do this so we get a side by side. Look how much better mine is. Because it uses the modern Steve texture, the modern Steve skin, and it has hair. And I'm preparing for one of them to join to call me bald. I know they're gonna fucking do it.
Jackanasak moved to Strem chat.
Hi Jack, what do you want?
Mario loves to fart on babies.
Jackanasak left.
I didn't get half of that because my headset like semi disconnected. Should I be glad that half of my headset didn't get that? I'm doing texture pack stuff now. They should be happy I'm doing texture pack stuff now. But clearly not. Where's Creeper? Where is Creeper? Camel, cat, chef, chicken. Wonder what cow Creeper. Okay, it's Creeper. Thank you, Jody. Buddy. Jody. Look at that, so much cleaner. Now that's the texturing of 2 mob stuff. Time to go through every single texture now. I'm gonna do the husk. For the grass block. Jody, isn't it like this amazing idea where you do this thing called fucking tell me in voice chat? Wait, I could reuse this. It's not a Mario. don't get its hopes up. Don't get their hopes up. I know what will happen if I say it's not a Mario texture pack. It'll become just more horrifying as it goes on. Just for now, it's gonna have a mirrored. Well, okay. For that, I'm gonna open. I want to think. Wait. Wasn't the music? Wasn't the music? We're opening YouTube. We're opening YouTube. How to make custom Minecraft 3D mob. Custom Minecraft mob models. It's gonna be for fucking Blockbench tutorial, how to make custom entity models. You don't get to see this. Okay, just fucking stop. Okay. Oh, cool. I have to download a template. Oh, cool. It's okay. Okay. Would have just been easier if you made a folder instead of 2 separate folders. I've got to figure out a way to be able to switch from list and Blockbench. Ugh. Ugh. That doesn't matter. We'll do a texture version for now, and then we'll work on a you know, modeled version. No, I don't want to watch the rest of the video. I want to play my playlist. I know the major color will be this like orange color. So let me like let me just grab everything and make. I'm not gonna. Definitely not gonna just like. Oh fuck! Wait. This is not yellow. This is like an orangey yellow. There you go. You happy? You happy? You got your mummy being made. Look, it's getting made. See, it's done. It's finished. I've made it. Now, isn't that a good texture? See, and then what I'm gonna do this. Gradient. What do you mean it sucks? No, it doesn't. You're just mean. You're being mean because you don't like my creative skills comparing to yours. See, Bird gets it. See, Bird is getting it. It's good. And what I'll do. So I can tell where it stops. It stops like here. Then I'll grab the general location of this. And then do it again, but with a darker color. And a different dithering rate. You'll see the magic coming to life in a minute. Yeah. The next magic trick is Jody's gonna scream in my ear again. Okay, I feel like just the easiest way would be just to do something like this, and then just kind of make it go everywhere. I can do that. I can turn this into a brush pattern. It's now a repeating pattern. But you can tell it's a repeating pattern. That's my problem. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate it. I'm going to jumble it. And then do... So it's less of a obvious pattern. Look, there's a basis of a mummy. Isn't that cool? All it is just a basic pattern repeating. Now I want to make it look like it's doing something like this. And what I'll do is I'm gonna... I hate doing stuff like looks like string and all that, because I end up doing shit like this. What I'll do is see, the best part is I can do that. Oh, my foot is so fucking itchy. I'm blaming this all on Jody. It's Jody's fault my foot's itchy. It's her fault. Her fault, not mine. Not my fault. Not me fault my foot's itchy. It's her fault. Her fault. Oh, for her fault it's happening. Oh, that looks so cringe. And then overlay has made it brighter. Overlay has made it brighter than it needs to be. What about multiply? 2 multiplied. It's 2 multiplied. Can I like... But then I want to figure out where the gap in the face is. I'm blaming it on Jody because of the antics that's happened. I don't need to have it here. That's the best thing. I don't need it there. Well, I could do a little secret thing. Do I have the skin I made for Halloween last year? It's coming along. I have one trick off my sleeve. I have this old from a different project that I did last year for Halloween. Oh, there's no rabbit. There's no top hat.
The underscore Eelnoid joined.
Oh, hi, Noid. It's the Noid from. Oh, it's messaging me. I don't want some alone time with you, Noid. I really don't. I'm focusing on a texture pack here, man. See, you can see where I'm going with. I feel like my next step should remove clothing so I can actually get all of the texture. Let me make a quick little pattern up. There's no rabbit or wraps. There ain't any of that. None of that's happening here. I'm so glad you can't see Discord messages because the noise is now going on very graphic details about not so pleasant stuff. No, if you want to tell my viewers that you love them for their entertainment values, say it to them yourself. Don't call them that noise. It's very weird. They're just very weird in general, Noid. See how I'm making a custom texture going on? Making a custom texture for nearly the entire body. Just so we can get better styling on the clothing and that. Oh god, here we go. One of my friends doesn't like I message them like nearly 4 times a week. Talking about just jabbing my friend in the eyes. Did you just... No, you're just calling me the equivalent of a bee with no wings. No, it's just annoyed calling me a bee with no wings. The magical reason. No, jabbing. Oh no, I jab my friend in the eyes. That's what I do. It's my thing. It's just annoyed calling me a bee with no wings. I get low viewers. That's why he's jabbing me in the eyes pretty much. No, he's calling me a bee with no wings because of it. No, jabbing the bee without the wings comment. There's no jabbing me in the eyes like I'm a bee. Why are you yelling so loudly, your audience? Okay, I mean, I could just do this. I could just mute the noise messages for 3 hours and then just continue streaming and not worry about hearing Noid's invalid insults. Isn't that's a smart tactic? That's how I get rid of the haters. Well, sorting out is dealing with the haters. You deal with the haters in a way that's easy. Okay, we lowered the saturation by 25. The lighting by 25 again. And then no, that's 2. For 25 is like 12. So now we have shirtless Husk. Husk with no shirt. Shirtless Husk. I'm keeping the. I'm calling it the Husk slab. The Husk slab is being saved for a rainy day. Okay, when I need to get to anywhere else on the Husk. Na 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 na. With the best size, you're going to kind of be able to tell that I made the textures all by hand. Because I'm just so cool at doing stuff like that. I'm so cool at texturing. Just remove all of that. I've been trying to post more regularly on TikTok too. And it's been getting some attraction mainly because I keep talking about wanting to draw my persona more. And being practically unable to do it. Look. Shirtless Husk. I'm so fucking cool. I'm so cool, I removed the shirt of a Husk. Okay. Well, now it's time to do a little lesson of me. I have both. I have a persona and a persona. I'm just that cool. So, with my persona, what I used to, this is a drawn version of my persona, ref sheet and all. And then we can close that because it's not needed anymore. Then I need to go into my main art folder because I've already drawn my persona once. This shows how long I have drawn. This is my persona. It's supposed to be a rat. Has a lot of the same aspects as the normal persona, but just more of a spin on it. So I'm gonna try and just see if I can commission someone to do a ref sheet for me. I wonder if that's getting a bit too saucy for Twitch. Yeah. I wonder if it's getting too saucy for Twitch now that I'm just removing everything. Just removing all articles and clothing from the fucking heart. Just so we can get a good mummified us going. Okay. What percent? It's 50%. So when I draw it, I looked back at it and it just looks like a fucking bear. It just looks like a really weird bear. So it's just kind of like he's still screaming me in messages. I checked, and it is in fact still screaming at me in messages. I have so much respect for people who draw personas on the regular because why animals. Yes, yes. I have respect for like general furry artists, dude. Like just the respect I have is so high on the list. Like, I think I got like 2 furries who liked my recent post. And then there's like a handful of furry. Maybe it makes sense because I did put a hashtag furry and persona in there. I did get a nice comment from it though. Someone said, I had the same issue somehow pulled through. Really had like 5 drawings on my Sona at the time, powered through like 10 hours to make the reference sheet. Not the best, but not that bad into considering I'm new into it. I never did a ref sheet before. Well, I've done a ref sheet. I technically still have in services an old version of this, where the hair's just completely different. The hair's just like how I normally draw my like persona's hair. As I was saying, that's more interchangeable. The whole bold thing is like a interchangeable thing. It's like a Barbie doll. Well, not a Barbie doll, a Lego. You can change the pieces, but there's a core piece. Just realized Aseprite is lagging. Let me close everything real quick. Wait, I need to save this as an Aseprite folder. You know what? Let's keep it as a working piece. As a little surprise in here. A little surprise to whoever sneaks through this texture pack folder if it ever, once it's done. Where is my Ace Bright follower? There we go. Let me just close Ace Bright and then reopen it. Just reopen everything that I was having open at the same time too. So the Husk, progress. Where is my mimicking? Because I still got this to do. I think it's the 2023 sheet that's causing issues. That is like, I did a size check because I normally like to. I think it's like 3,000 by something thousand pixels in size. So I think, and it has crashed twice today. I've been planning to make a smaller version of the sheet since I'm kind of putting my head into more projects and working on assets for TikTok. So I do think it is kind of time to.
The underscore Illinois left.
Oh, there goes annoyed. I think that 50% does just about right. Maybe 25% really. No. I don't like that. I'm gonna find a pattern that's easy to be that repeats. Like that one. I love doing that. It's so fun just being able to go. And that's it. Let me also make this normal so I can just merge it. And then I think that's multiply ID. It looks kind of shit for like a start, but it's a start. A start's a start. I don't know why, but I felt like the Husk would look really cool with like Herobrine eyes. Or like just Herobrine eyes. And then have like some weird reason why it has those eyes. So like to see better in the dark, maybe, since it's kind of an adaptive. If it's like an adaptive like monster, like adapted to deserts during the night, maybe like because like Husks. Wait, I wanna look on do Husks burn. If they don't, I could actually. Oh, that's even better. Okay. Okay. I just realized the Husk is practically naked. Okay, so because Husks don't burn in daylight, I'm actually going to make them have a darker complex too. having like just knowing it gives it personality too. Well, not personality, it gives it style. I'm going to keep this greenish color though, so it's going to be a bit darker. So we'll do. I think this grayish will look nice, and then 25% darkness. The skin, the husk skin is like green. And then just like that. Like, yeah, you're not gonna see it all, but actually, we'll delete that. We'll work on that afterwards. We'll work on all the damage. Wait. Shit. Did I not copy it? I did. But why did it not? Why did it not do anything? I like having a. So that would be like the main color. And then what I'll probably do is for the wrapping, it's burn, like singed, maybe? I'm thirsty. Time to drink out of this. How many liter bottle is this? Because this does not feel like a liter bottle. This is a fucking 2-liter bottle. Guys. I should have looked how many liters it was before I bought it. This is gonna last me like 2 days. First of all, I didn't even go out to get this. I fucking like ordered it. Also, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have a toilet. A little toilet break. Cody, can you
Undeafened.
not like convince people to make me chug a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi Max? Could you fucking not? I think you can kind of see, can't you? Just like, this is not being used at the moment. It was that one. How big is that file? In size, there's like a quarter of. It's only 1,000 by 500. Well, if I do like crop, it's still like 1K, but there's only an extra like 500 pixels. How about I finish doing this? Just so this like SS like out of the way. I'm gonna just work on this until I can figure out how to do the damage of a husk. Also, we need the music back. Why did the music stop? Maybe I need to close a few things, actually. I don't need my VPN on. Do I really need... I don't really need Steam up in it at the moment, either. Nor the thing to share my screen with my phone, because I'm not doing that at the moment. Don't need a Google Drive, don't need CurseForge open, don't need why that happens. Don't really need TikTok up. Well, this is my fucking stream summary from like today, where I streamed for like a second because something went wrong. I'm going through stuff, just closing unwanted windows. Even though I could have just gone into GS control and then just go limit what it does, limit what my browser takes. Okay, so I have Sprotus Resource. Nexus Clip is how I get all my clips sorted out for after stream. SoundCloud and Twitch. A lot of it is just me forgetting I have Windows open. Plus, because I use Opera GX, I have a bunch of like workspaces. So sometimes, like I said, it is just me being very forgetful. Now, in the modern internet, it's organizing computer stream. God no. That'd be a several day long stream. Because there's duplicate files, there's old files that need to be moved onto my hard drive. There needs to be old clips I need to delete. There needs to be a bunch of stuff. That would be like a very, very special stream. I don't know how this will work. You know what? Time to get the template skin off Blockbench and have it have skin layers. In the Blockbench layer texture. Standard player wide. Just so we know what we're looking at. Oh, naked! Oh, there goes the naked husk, and here goes our here comes our template, so we know where. Well, where goes where? That doesn't need to exist. So what I need to do is I need to grab practically what's here, and then put it like here. Put it there. Actually, no, we'll not worry about that yet. I have an idea for the shirt and layer and all that. I think it's really funny there's a naked husk underneath this. And I made the husk design. Well, I didn't make the husk design, I made some of the husk design. I just made the underlayers of it. So that's that. But I want to add more blood. Blood and gore to this thing. But I will not do that for now. I can just kind of tell where something is. I'm just kind of like, what I'm going to do is I'm doing this just so I can sort out how the blood looks a little bit later, because I know the blood will have a different color because of, you know. I could do this, so I can kind of like just see where all the sides are. Wait. Wait, scars? That shows more of the face? That looks good actually. Also, we shall be thankful for Jody for making this amazing playlist for my streams of quality. And then, okay, so the legs have been torn. Layers have been exposed. Problem is, I want to darken all the layers that are like exposed. But that's easy, because what I could do is I can... Oh, wait. I need to sort out the head of the husk. I need to sort out all the stuff at the head of the husk. Like, you can't tell what's happening there. So also the best way to do it is if I can't make it to feel like making an original thing come up, I just go in between stuff. And then just go from there. And look, original head husk. You know what it looks like? It looks like just a very weird version of SCP-106. It just looks like a very weird version of SCP-106, and that's it. Without like the very old man clothing. Okay, so the better way I could do it is I could pretty much do a negative of what this arm looks like. Because a lot of mobs, they just mirror like a lot of the stuff. That's why the husk doesn't have a second pair of legs in its texture. It's so they can just like just do that. They just mirror it. They just mirror it so it kind of like... No, that's the child of the layout. The only thing is, I'm flipping to texture. And now to do my shading style, where I grab everything that would have a bit of shade to it, and then add a dot, make it a bit darker. I love being in like 16 different fandoms at once. Because I can reference like one fandom and everyone goes, oh, okay. Because I don't really tell anyone what fandoms I'm in, really. Because I don't see the point of it. Like those people on TikTok that make rant like entire accounts just to like rant. It's like, cool, you made an account for one specific thing. But what are you gonna do if that friend dies? Then what? Will you just delete the account? Will you just use it for something else? There's no, like, I don't see the point of having just multiple accounts on a lot of social media. That was like one of my hottest takes out there. Is I don't see the point of multiple accounts sometimes. Like, I can get it for like YouTube and that. Like, I absolutely get it for stuff like YouTube because YouTube loves having multiple channels. But I don't get it for stuff like TikTok. I don't see the point of it for stuff like TikTok at all. I feel like this could be like more yellowish. More pale. And then the black of the eye should actually be more of a orangey. I think that's just me being very old-headed, though. Like, just incredibly old-headed. Because I've seen some of the rant channels, there's like a handful of good ones out there. But the rest are so samey. Like, none of them have an interesting topic. Most of the time, they'll just go, oh, hot take, and it's the most boring take you'll ever hear in your life. Like, I favorited one on TikTok. And it was someone going on about how if you're anti-AI, you shouldn't use social media because of algorithms. And it like pissed me off so much. I started making a TikTok for it. And then never finished it. Like, it's a finished, or like complete finished video. Wait, I'm gonna have to like show this. We're switching. We're switching to browser now, just so we can see this TikTok. So the fact that I actually favored it, I know like, oh, the creator gets attention from it, but it's like, where is it? What one is it? This.
Social media, every interaction you do in you can't say you're against AI, but you proceed to use social media. Every interaction you do in this app is analyzed by the algorithm, which uses AI to do this. If you guys were really that against AI, majority of you guys wouldn't be using apps like this. And it's so funny when someone talks about AI is harming us, whilst using an app which is run by AI, Leah out.
Like, this pissed me off so much that I made an entire video and then never finished it because it felt too harsh. Leah out. It's so weird. And then there's the way I did mine. I did one on like AI voices and that was it.
Text to speech is so So, I have two better alternatives to 11 Labs. Well, you've come to the right place for a topic like this. One option I sometimes use is a website called the online Microsoft Sam text-to-speech generator. It is completely free, but you're mostly limited to a robotic-style voice. If you like that old text-to-speech sound, and the only downside that it runs in your browser instead of requiring an app, but works perfectly.
Another option I personally use is an old piece of Microsoft abandonware called Talkit. It's not officially distributed anymore, so you'll need to download it from the Internet Archive. The best part is the number of options, even though it's a small amount, and how fast it generates TTS. Only downside is that it's PC only.
Local fans see read out.
Like, I try. I try. Oh my god, my voice. What happened? What happened there? I didn't say anything. My voice went. Oh god, my voice went out there, and that pissed me off. That annoyed me. And then this amazing gem.
And two, I physically have no more room to like push this back.
I hope this is just an engagement by doing that. I really hope that you didn't just show off by pushing the screen in your mother. I really hope that was just engagement.
And two, I physically have no
Like,
more room to like.
This pissed me off. I will get pissed off at simple things. Mainly because I'm an absolute tech nerd. And this doing this hurt me on such a level. I don't ever got comments like, oh, did you watch the whole video? It's like, okay. Anyways, back to doing that. I've let out my rage. Time to continue. My anger has been quenched. I'm all right now. Oh yeah, no, it is getting very much out of hand. Like, I have a few TikToks that I like. Yes, it could be like engagement bait, but it's just genuinely funny ass engagement bait. Most of my favorites are just streaming tips. Most of the stuff I like on my account is either streaming tips or content based off people I like, who I haven't even followed. When did I do that? Okay, that's that. Oh, pardon me. I think the worst thing is that I've been on TikTok since 2019, but I've gone through like 3 accounts because I've just forgotten the password to it. Literally, that's how it goes most of the time. I'll just forget the password, make a new account, and that's it. But and then I just kept the account I've been using since like 2023. So I've seen like all the trends. I've seen all the old trends happen. And then it's just whatever the fuck it is nowadays. Okay, that's like the clothing done. Actually not, because this needs to be not the clothing layer. This needs to be on the husk layer. So the common color is like this orangey green, well, orangey red color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna Because I know how to use stuff. I kind of know how to do stuff. Not 100%, but I do know what I'm doing most of the time. Like, if I want to, I could probably go and absolutely do what engagement bait was practically was in 2019. 2019, very early 2020. And I give you, I would bet that I would be cancelled or attempted to be cancelled, even though I'm practically uncancelable. That's just me being egotistical. Okay, instead of orange, pink, I'm going to use more of a... I'm going to go, like, just full on red. Also, I got called Unk today on TikTok. So that one's less of me being angry. That's just me laughing at TikTok because I got called Unk. And it was over a TikTok in the Undertale community. Just kind of got called Unk and I just kind of stopped for a second and laughed. Dun, dun, dun. No, it's just everyone's gone. There's no one up on any calls in the server. Let me just see what everyone's status is. Everyone's not even in a call. Everyone's doing their own thing. So I think I'm safe. Oh no, I've accepted myself as quote unquote Unk status. I've accepted that a long time ago. That's a thing that I will accept forever on. I am just Unk. Wait, I know what to do. Wrap this, make this a little bit brighter. Just absolutely add unnecessary colors to the to the. You got it. It's just how modern Minecraft texture packs work. If you don't know that, you're Unk status. Unk. This needs to be dulled down as well. Everything just needs to be. We'll do 50% and then do 50% again, and then make it more that. Copy that. I did nothing, did I? No, I didn't. Undo history. No, I just like kind of randomly did. I did nothing. I did nothing to anything. Okay. We'll do 40%, 20%, and then 10%. You know what? Fuck it, 20%. And we'll do my favorite trick in the book. Radiant. One color, absolutely full. 8x8 divering. And just use divering as a guide where it will do that. You can delete that layer. There you go. That's the husk. The husk isn't finished yet. I need to add, like... It looks like it's being wrapped. And then that's it. But I don't feel like doing that right now because A... This will just be saved as a work in progress again. And I'll continue working on this PNG tuber idea I was having. I'll have a little break from it and then maybe work back onto it. Do I really need to do the arms of this? Let me check. Not really. Like, I could do it here, which means I just have to kind of like do something like that. And maybe just raise this up a little bit. Just walk back and forth from the kitchen. I'm already out there. Am I doomed? No. I'm truly doomed. Okay, so something like that. That's your talking sprite. I don't know why, but I want to change the color of the hoodie for this. Thank God for Dr. Local Fancy Rat. It seems like I'm good to go for another couple of years. Oh, no, no, I'm not the person to ask. I am not the person to ask. I am not the person to ask. I have a broken leg and I have not recovered it properly from it since. So I am not a doctor. I am no medical professional either. I don't know why, I feel like the head's too more. Is that the middle? Yeah, that is the middle. Yeah, you know, right, that's right. That is right. There is always malpractice. There is always malpractice. Malpractice does kind of save lives. Kinda. Did I just remove the hair of, like, a random, like, reference piece? Yeah, I did. I think my favorite thing when it comes to making PNG tubers too is just Did it need head? I have a bold reference. I have bold. I have headless references. I have it all. That's how I did the bold one so quick. That's how I did this one in one day. I have the. That's how I make all my references now. Because with these were all done without that. That was done pre before that, and the head's all fuck you. And I need to work on. Rework on the vest. There was a version of my OC under dress for another VTuber, well, PNG tuber. But then they blocked me before I even got to do anything with that idea. Because I got in an argument with someone else, and then somehow I got in the crossfire without even being aware. So that happened. How do you make an already bold PNG tuber even more bold? How do you do that? How? Mind telling me how the fuck I do that? Wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. Copy and paste it, and I'm going to steal the color of the boots. The hoodie's coming slightly more purple today. And only for art streams, and that's it. Okay, I need to up the... Like, fully glistening? Maybe. Maybe. I do have a version I made without the tooth and cheeks, and somehow I made it like 100 times more slutty. Somehow removing the teeth and cheeks made something worse. This is the first time that's ever happened in my life. So it was supposed to be doing. I did it for a test because I wanted to test how long could my computer stream for. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll stream while sleeping, and I'll make this. So this is one of a time-used PNG tuber thing. That's not even set up onto my stream deck. I think the easiest thing as well is I just keep everything the same shape practically. Go into my art folder, my streams folder, PNG's tubers folder, and then do 4 art streams, V2. Look at the thing so I can remember what it is, not talking about eyes open. Well, I just realized, actually, I can just keep it like that. But I'll keep it in the same place. Talking. Don't override that. Don't override the main one. Don't override the old ones either. And forget where I am. I'm going senile. I'm going senile. I'm forgetting what folders I'm in already. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're doing Minecraft textures, but at the moment I'm sorting out a PNG tuber for art streams. So feel free to stay and watch me save everything. Also, thank you for the follow. Reorganized stream is
Someone
becoming
just
more and more
became
relevant.
follow
No,
likes.
it is not. I've been neatly organizing all my PNG tubers for a while now. I've been neatly organizing them for like a while now. They're on like subfolders and everything. They're in like subfolders. They're all in like. I have one for when I dressed up as other PNG tubers because that was the thing I was going to do. And now I have to set it all up. So add another one. Normal 2. Actually, no, we don't. We don't delete state. Delete state. And that streams. We're changing this one. We're changing it. It's officially getting changed. It's officially being changed. I think, yeah, no, it looks really good. I'm really fucking proud of this. Even though it's like completely off center. I've noticed it's now off center, so I've got to probably use one of my older PNG tuber states as a reference. Or I do this. I do this. And we center it. We center it. We just center it so it's in the center. Whereas I love having like 50 plugins for Aseprite. Having like 5 million plugins for Aseprite saves my day. I think, uh-oh. It now moves very violently to the side. Well, no matter what, this is a successful experiment. It's a very successful PNG tuber. So don't worry, it's not twitching anymore. It's a healthy PNG tuber. Next thing I've got to do is I've got to now make tons of videos on YouTube, like they used to back in like 2020, where I go reading your awful hate comments. Whoa, Doctor, look! These are new characters now, entirely new characters. Entire new characters. Nurse PNG. Oh, wait, Doctor. Oh, I misread that. You know what's actually funnier? Thinking it is thinking Nurse PNG tuber. These are just new characters with no designs, and they're all just me actually. It's all just all the doctors in local fancy fancy. Wait, I'm trying to think of a name. Local fancy hospital. Ta-da! Ta-da! Local fancy hospital. Ta-da! I'm so creative with name. Well, I feel like I need more. I need more other VTubers to PNG tubers to steal their outfits and put them onto my OC, Flash Persona, and then see how long it takes for one of their fans to find it. And for them to just absolutely lose their fucking mind. See, the problem is if you go there with a broken arm, you'll come out with a more broken arm. You will not come out alive or dead. You'll come out in a state unknown yet. I just realized the playlist is playing fucking Persona music. Wait, I'm gonna see. I can find out one song I listen to every now and again. Been listening to like one song by The Handsome Devil. The same musicians of Charlie's Inferno. And it's been really fucking good. There's someone streaming on YouTube, and the stream is called Making Vectors on Scratch / Hangout Stream. And would you guess what they're doing? They're actually doing it. Oh. They've got it. Oh. I see I see the premiere for the next Amazing Digital Circus episode. Oh. And the timing is so much more funnier. Let me save it. Screenshot. So it's tomorrow, and it's kind of common that I stream also tomorrow. The timing the stream happens, or the premiere happens, is a real shocker on what time it happens. It happens on the time I stream. The exact hour I do my stream. So I know what I'm streaming tomorrow, I guess. Stream? Maybe. I maybe not do a stream tomorrow and then do one on Saturday instead. Maybe. Okay, so someone... I'm looking at, just curious, scrolling through YouTube, what people are... What people are up to. And someone's streaming Metopia. I love them getting what people are up to. Let's see what people are up to. Let's see on our lovely home site of youtube.com, where I'm also located at. So we got like kind of the typical. How the fuck is this person? It's the first debut. Oh. I didn't realize what that title said. They're a fucking political tuber. And to tell, but it's getting over it. How would that work? Oh, it's that. Why am I getting so many like things for like political streamers? I don't want stuff for political streamers. I just want to see funny streamer. That's a fucking AI image. Someone's ranking something. This is like the fourth wall break. Streamer looking for streams on stream. Why not? Why not look a Roblox stream? Need more height. Do not stop hobby. Okay, interesting. What the fuck is with people on YouTube and then just being too lazy to make a thumbnail? Where's the swing? Where's the swing for brain rot? I ain't opening, changing all the thumbnail on YouTube and that just to play a swing on brain rot for like 5 minutes to go back to what I was doing. Stealing brain rot trading. I'm just seeing what's happening online. You know what? You know what? Fine. We'll play swing for brain rot. We'll swing for brain rot. We'll swing for it. We'll be swinging. For some reason, we end up doing that at the 2-hour mark on streams. We'll end up playing fucking swing for brain rot. I nearly clicked on the morning roast. Fitness swing by round will be your thing. No, it's not my thing. Somehow, my thing is between ad streams and Tamagotchi life. It's a mix between those things. It's between fucking Tamagotchi life. Well, hopefully seeing the new Tamagotchi life out on Switch in April, which I'm planning to do as long as a stream as I can for that. Cheer. You should be cheering. You're getting swing for brain rot. Look, you're getting swing for brain rot. Don't ask. Generally, I managed to get 1.77k strength because I wanted to see what stealing was like. I was curious, and because it was a hacked item, I could just do that. There's no more meta. There's no more meta. It's just. There's no more meta anymore. There's no more meta. I feel bad for anyone who joins, wanted to see the creation of Minecraft texture packs and seeing me fucking play this monstrosity of a game. By the end of your career, you're gonna be one of those only professional swing for brain rods. Hopefully not. God, I hope not. I swear to God, I hope I'm not. Wait, I want to see if it's actually something else that's causing this. Uh-oh, I'm pressing buttons by accident. I'm pressing buttons by accident. Good, I don't even want to see myself swing in this nightmarish game. The internet dies out because it's processing so many fucking colors. This shit is unbearable, and also I am actively unloading stuff. Look at that, I'm unloading stuff. There's no one else in this stuff. Oh, look, it's one of those games that lasted like a week. And then you get people like this. That have all these weirdly, obviously cheated items. Look at some of the numbers from above. Look at some of these numbers. Fucking quadrillion. Trillion. They're looking at me, aren't they? Yeah. So you got those people. And then there's also this one. Fucking... What are these numbers? What the fuck are these numbers, man? Watch them steal. Are they're trying to... What the fuck are they doing? Oh, and there they go. There they go. They're off to hunt down for their brain rot. They're hunting down their skivvy brain rot. I am lagging the fuck out. Okay, I want to see what's consuming so much memory. They grow up so fast. No, they don't. No one's... No. Let me check my taskmaster real quick. It's going to be something really obvious that's like hogging nearly all my memory. No, it's mainly my CPU. What is taking so much of my CPU? Oh, I think I found the culprit. Obviously, it's Opera GX that's hogging all. Let's absolutely blow Opera GX, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we'll play a few more weird, wacky Roblox games. What weird, wacky Roblox games are there? Become Punch the Monkey. Is that based off that monkey that was in that zoo? Like, that kept getting beaten up by other ones, and then it just got really attached to, like, just random, like, monkey plush. Build a pet What are these games? And these are recommended to me because I've been forced to play fucking Swing for Brain Rot. Of course, the biggest game at the moment is going to be Forsaken, top trending. Of course, because they've just released a new update. Of course. Enter Brain Rot heads. What? Buckshot, which is already a pre-existing game. Plorbob. Thanks, Jody, for saying Plorbob. You know what? We're not playing Roblox anymore. We're going back to our main objective, which is a stream. Which is doing connections. Making content. Making stuff, in fact. No, I don't go on Roblox and go, oh, this is the newest game that's trending on Roblox and only on Roblox. Okay, I want to show Jody if Jody is still here. The current husk work in progress. This is the current husk. No, we'll never reach the end of Swing for Brain Roll. This is... If Jody is still here, I think. If she is here, she is missing out on seeing the design of the husk. Disable tabs and everything. It reminds you of the CSGO. I thought it looked... I can kind of see it. I can kinda. Not really. Yeah, Jody, you like this? You like seeing it naked? Hmm? What I'm gonna do is also... Good if he's naked. What about, like... I want to try the textures out. I'm too lazy to try them out right now, though. Is what would happen if you kept... like... that layer, but made everything else like a... what you call it? A jacket layer. Like, would it just look really weird, or would it actually look really good? We'll have have to mark the stream as mature if you keep flashing up. I will not have to keep... Okay, I need to stop showing the husk. I need to stop showing the husk. Yeah, that's what I remember it by, is the jacket layer. No, I feel like the base layer is just the skin itself. And then whatever you put on the jacket layer happens. The flesh. Please don't call it the flesh. Don't call it the flesh. That's just weird. That's just weird. Well, it's you, Jody. You're fucking weird. Don't call it the entrails either. Stop saying these things. Say normal words. Say just normal words. It's the anatomy. Stop putting it in like... stop trying to italicize it. It's not working for you or anyone else. You're italicizing nothing. But please save me from this monstrosity. It's saying shit again. I'm on my own, huh? This is what I get, huh? I get forced to deal with my own friend that's just saying weird shit. Haha, I'm high. Hi. Hi. I'd say I'll be high responsibility, but I might actually have to end the stream tonight because I am genuinely getting very confused while my thing is lagging. So we've done everything well. We've gotten far. We're on now finalizing the husk design. We made a new PNG tuber design for art streams. We swung for brain rot. That's being worked on, Jody. That's being worked on. Yes, especially for swing for brain rot. Tomorrow's the big stream because new episode of Amazing Digital Circus, but I might not even stream tomorrow for that, and I might stream for Saturday instead. Mainly because new episode. Be more interested in that than the stream.